Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect who are continuing to fight and teach this thing of ours in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Manatazak with GMS Ancient of Days in Los Angeles, currently teaching with the small sanctuary in Inglewood. And today, through the Spirit, I want to get into a lesson which is basically an exhortation to the brotherhood to watch out for these SHEbrew Israelites out there. Okay, now what I'm about to go into pretty much goes without saying, but for new brothers coming in, and for those that may not be privy to the mind of a woman, so to speak, okay, just be careful about who you're dealing with and the information that you give out, okay, if you're a part of social media or just even out on your daily walk. And I say that to say this, okay, we all know that we're in hard times. You know, everybody's pretty much struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, you know, the Akim, the brotherhood, we take care of each other through the Spirit. But we're in dire straits as far as this society and the downfall of this economy, the loss of jobs. Okay, and these FRNs, this monetary system being phased out to a digital system. And in the midst of all that, you have the women, particularly our women, the so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanic, and so-called Native American, paying attention, okay, and trying to cleave on to brothers to help them in their dire straits, so to speak. Okay, and a lot of these women claim to be Israelites. Okay, I mean, they are Israelites, but they claim to be in the truth. Okay, but when you go on their profile and look at their videos, they're haughty, they're prideful, and at the first sign of trouble, they're going to seek out a brother to try to help them or bail them out. Okay, now I'm not claiming that brothers are simps out here. Okay, but for those that it applies to, it applies to. Just use wisdom out there, Jake. Otherwise, you're going to be extorted. Okay, and you're going to be embarrassed in front of the Akim, because you had some woman finesse you out of all your money. Okay, now that didn't happen to me, and that didn't happen to any brothers I know. Okay, but I'm putting brothers on notice because a couple of brothers from our camp out here in Inglewood, okay, have been approached by women asking if we could help with their financial needs, but it's all a scam. Not to say that our women aren't actually hurting out there, but there's a certain script that these women are following, saying that they have kids, that they're on EBT, that their so-called husband has passed away, and that they need help. They're all following the same MO. And it's a dangerous game Eve is playing out here, messing with the men of the Lord, because you're going to be judged for that. But this is mostly an exhortation to the men out there, okay, not to just take on all these women and put your best foot forward and to give them all your hard-earned money, okay, without you being wise in the spirit, so to speak, okay? Because this happened to me a couple times where women have come up and then they seem like they're sincere, they seem like they're for the word, but then all of a sudden, they need, this bill needs to be paid, that bill needs to be paid. They ask for a little help here, little help there. But when you tell them no, all of a sudden they block you and they disappear. Okay? And that's happened a couple times, not just with me, but with other brothers who I'm not going to name. But if they want to come out and do a response video, that's on them through the Spirit. Okay? But we have been wise enough through the Spirit to see through that, man. And it's just going to get worse and worse and increase the more this system is being flushed down the drain. And these women realize that they're going to need help from a man, but those not doing this in truth and sincerity are going about it the wrong way, and the Spirit is revealing you, okay? And you're being called out. And I'm using this video to put those particular Eves, those particular Aquas on notice, okay? And I want to get Proverbs 21. I just want to grab a couple scriptures, okay, just to show the true nature of the majority of our women out here, okay? They're looking for a payday, Akim, okay? And we know even during the time when Isaiah 4:1 is in effect, this and that, the majority of these women aren't going to be with you because they love you or because they really find you attractive, okay? They're going to want to be with you because they want to be saved and they want to be delivered. We should know that by now, okay? The Spirit is going to work with who the Spirit is going to work with. But these women out here, especially here in Babylon the Great, the majority of them are opportunists. And I know a lot of this I'm saying goes without saying, but let it be edifying to those that don't have the knowledge of what's going on, and let it be edifying to those who find it edifying to the Spirit. I don't want to keep rambling on. This is Proverbs 21, verse 4. It says, "And high look and a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked is sin." Okay, so we see right through you Akhwat out there, okay, who are still dressing according to the world, who are still going out on clubs, who's doing all sorts of partying on your social media and on your pictures, but then in your profile you say daughter of Yahweh or daughter of Yah or SHEbrew Israelite, okay, which is actually the inspiration of this particular lesson, okay. In her profile she says she's a SHEbrew Israelite, which is an oxymoron in of itself. Because how are you going to come into the truth but still cling on to that feminism as if we're not going to see right through it? Okay. Proverbs 21 and 4 again, "A high look and a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked is sin." So whether or not you believe it or not, you're still in sin. You're still wrapped up in this world, and the different dogmas of this world and the philosophies of this world. With your proud looks, dressing like a skank, you're not in the truth. Yeah, you know you're an Israelite, and that's all well and good, okay? But there's a certain conduct and a way you gotta move in this thing, okay? And trying to extort brothers with sly comments and compliments is not gonna work for those of us that are moving in the Spirit. Because it's fucked up when you really think about it. Because we all have different lots. Brothers have different spirits, but there's a lot of brothers that have problems with getting women or getting attention from women, and they may see this as a sign from the Lord that someone's actually digging them or feeling them. But that's not the case, Akim. Okay, these women are looking for a payday, and they're looking for a simp. Now, the elder of the Los Angeles, church, okay, Elder Mawatazat, okay, he's oftentimes said, and this quote has stuck with me for the few years I've been in this truth, that in order to be a man of the Lord, you have to be a man first. Okay. Now I'll leave that up to you to decide what you think that is, okay? But running head over heels after these women, okay, and not putting the scriptures first and foremost, okay, is not it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with turning down a woman or saying no, even if they're showing you affection or giving you compliments or if they look good. That's not what this is about. We've come into this truth to move in the Spirit and to put off that old man and to put off that flesh. Okay, we're going to get our heart's desires in the kingdom. And yes, okay, and this goes double for me because I'm the one saying it. Yes, it's easier said than done. But the Spirit is going to work with you and reveal things to you so that you don't get caught up. Okay? Let's get the book of Sirach 26 and 9 in the Apocrypha. Okay? Now I don't intend for this lesson to be long. This is just an exhortation for Akim to watch out for women that are sneaking on your comment board or sliding your DMs. Shalom, King, or what's up, brother? Looking good, King. Good lesson, or all these compliments. Not to say that all of them have a nefarious, not to say that all of them have a nefarious means behind their comments or their statements, but just to be circumspect. Okay? This is just an exhortation. All right? But this is Sirach 26 and 9. Which reads, "The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids." Okay, so don't go off their nice comments or their pretty face. That's not what it's all about. Okay, even during the time of Isaiah 4 and 1, it's going to be more about the Spirit and less about looks. Okay, and I'm saying that as a man. Okay, Jake, we all have different tastes and what we like, this and that, and the Lord knows which women are out there for which brother, but for the most part, we're going to be moving in the Spirit. But it starts now, okay? It starts now, right? Let's get Isaiah 3 and 16. Isaiah 3 and 16, which reads, "Moreover, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai saith, Because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord Yahweh Shai will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord will take away the bravier of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands, and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. Okay? The Lord is taking away all these material things from these women as a curse to them. Okay? And that's what a woman likes most. Okay? Material things, comfort. And she's going to seek anyone who she can in these last days. Okay? To gather abroad and to claim these things that she has lost. Okay? And she'll go by any means necessary, even infiltrating the truth just to find a simp or someone who they think is holy in their eyes that are just going to say, just be yes men. Just because we're following the Bible and the law, statutes, and commandments, and we're quote unquote good men, that we're just going to help any woman that comes up to us and asks for money, or asks to take care of their kids, or asks to pay their rent. Shit. Got me fucked up. And I hate to be rude, but I've seen it with my own eyes time and time again. Okay? The Spirit has revealed it. Okay? And it's only going to increase in these last days. Let's get Book of Sirach 25 and 21 back in Ecclesiasticus. Okay? Another precept. 25 and 21 real quick. Okay? Which reads, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Because they'll offer you all these things that they could do for you, this and that, but nothing is according to the scriptures. Okay? And a lot of these women, who knows if you're being catfished? You know? We have to use wisdom out here. And that's not to say that I know of any brothers that have gone through this and lost money, but this is an exhortation to help brothers that are in that spirit to move with wisdom in these last days, especially in this age of social media and you know, Cash App and Zelle, where it's so easy just to type in a number and just send money without even meeting a woman or even knowing if who you're talking to is actually who they're portraying. It's a lot of deception out here. Okay? And women are the biggest opportunists in this world, especially the women of our nation. All right? Now, I'm going to end it in the book of 2 Kings chapter 6. And we'll close it out. 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 27, which reads, and he said, wait. Where is that at? Actually, I think I wrote down the wrong precept, but I think the point has been made. Yeah, the point has been made. I wrote down the wrong precept, but, you know, Lord willing, you know, this lesson was just a quick exhortation, just to watch out for these women out there, you know, especially those that are coming, you know, with smooth words and this and that. And then asking brothers for money or asking for a little help here and there. Because what I do when I get those comments, I just tell them I can't help them, but the best that I can do is pray for them and hope their situation gets better. And every single time, because this has happened to me a few times, where women have come up to me and say they like my videos, they like my lessons, and before you know it, they're asking for help, asking for money, asking for this. And I tell them the only thing I can do is pray for them. They block me. Delete all their comments, you know, and move on to the next brother, I assume. Okay? But, you know, Lord willing, you know, this little quick exhortation for the Akim was edifying. I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect who are continuing to fight and teach this thing of ours in truth and sincerity. So next lesson, shalom.